What's up guys, Perserva Games here. Welcome to episode 3 of our Kenshi series. Today our objective is to try and get a house, get some income going, possibly get a recruit, and from there we're going to try and see if we can move on to building a leather factory and get some garments out so we can sell and get a nice amount of income. Right now you can see our income is currently sitting at about 19,000 cats, so we're doing pretty decent for ourselves. We almost have enough to buy the house. The house I believe is 28,000. So we almost have enough for it, and we're going to try and get some leather, see if we can sell it and move on from there. But yeah, right now I think the best way to get income is probably sitting here mining iron, I'm sorry. And fortunately you can't iron in this game. I think clothes would look spick and span if you could iron. But yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and start moving back to the town right here. And once we get there, we're going to try and sell off all the leather and the random stuff that we have in our inventory. And wow, that is a lot of I can't afford that. That's definitely because of the better economy mod for the NPCs. So we're going to try and move up and see if we can get some. And we have a baggage check. Okay. Let's go ahead and do this. Yeah. You can look at my bag. It's fine. There we go. Alrighty, so yeah, we're gonna go into this bar and try and sell off this leather and this random stuff and just see how much we get. Hopefully we can get enough to go ahead and buy that house, because we're going to try and see if we can possibly get maybe a leather factory going so we can make some garments and so on and be able to sell it for quite a bit of money. I did sell it off right there, and we're currently sitting at 20,000 or so. I'm gonna go back and try and mine some and see if we can get some extra income going, though. Ironing again, really. Mining iron isn't really productive, I would say. Oh, there's actually a battle going on down there. Let me go ahead and take a look at that. I'll take Lars down there and see if maybe we can pick up some leather. Ooh, there's another pack. Okay. Cool. So, we just got a ton of iron from this, and there is a holy sentinel that is about to die right there. I need to possibly give that sentinel some first aid, just to make sure he doesn't die, because I want to make these guys our allies later on, so it's always nice to keep them friendly, and you do get quite a few points of relation with these guys if you heal them up, so it's worth it. Gonna grab this leather and sell it off, and I'll cut back as soon as I'm done. While I was going through all these animals, I noticed that there's a dead escape serpent right here, and he has a spring bat on him, which is a crossbow. It's kind of the most basic crossbow you can pick up, but the good thing about these is that you can sell them for about 400 cats each, and the ammo I think actually sells for a little bit less. It's definitely a good turnaround for money. I'm gonna try and see if we can maybe give it to one of our companions and keep him skilled into crossbow. Probably the ninja that we pick up later. I'm gonna recruit someone and just spec him in stealth. We should have enough money to buy the house definitely when we get back. This is my second round of selling off the leather. I went ahead and sold off the first one because we had quite a lot of leather, and it did take a few trips to come back and sell everything. So I'm gonna go off and sell off the rest of this leather we have, and I might keep this spring bat right there. Just sell the ammo, because the ammo is pretty cheap to buy later on. But I might keep that spring back and, like I said, give it to the ninja later on, whoever we recruit to be the ninja of the group, because he can pull off some nice assassinations with the crossbow, and it would be a good way for him to train everything up. I'm going to look around and see if I can maybe decide whether I want to get this longhouse over here, or is it a longhouse or buckhouse? It's a buckhouse, I'm sorry. Get this bughouse or pick up the bughouse over here on the entrance. I think what I'm going to go with is probably the one on the entrance, just because I want to have the ability to easily get to my house in case anything happens. Sometimes raids will happen to these towns, and when you are this low level, having a raid in a town it's definitely not a ideal situation you want to be in. Yeah, I definitely decided to purchase the house at the front just so I have easier access to the house, and if anything happens we can always lock the door. And pretty much people that raid the town will completely avoid us unless they're killing all the other guards, which is kind of unlikely. I'm going to go ahead and start building some stuff here. Maybe get a chest down, a research bench, and I'm going to try and see if we can get some food going, because this is probably our biggest issue is the food. Alright, we have a chest now, and in that chest I put a bunch of leather. I'm going to go ahead and build this research bench and get some research going. Probably fishing. I think that'd be efficient to get some food with. Did have to go pick up some resources to build this, but we are about to complete it now. One of the things I am worried about later on in the game is, since the animal spawns are on 4 times, I'm kind of wondering if they're eventually going to wear down the guards and kill them all. And when I go down south and kill the Shek Kingdom, there's definitely going to be some berserkers coming up and possibly raiding this entire town, and I really don't think that the guards will be able to handle it. We're definitely going to be building our own base later on. I think this river down here at the bottom of Blister Hill would be a great place for me to go ahead and start building fishing place, so possibly some fishing rods, a fishing net, a bit of bait places to make some bait, and possibly getting some fish going, because right now, like I said before, our biggest issue is food, definitely. A lot of our people are getting pretty hungry and they're close to starving, so I'm going to go ahead and build a fishing place here just to get some food going. Alright, we have all our fishing stuff here. I built a net, 2 fishing rods, and a drying rack, and a frying area for us to fry some fish. But then I realized I don't have any building materials, so I'm going to need to go back to town, buy some building materials, bring it back, and so on, so we can build everything up and get everything going. Hopefully this fish will be worth it, because I don't think they have a lot of nutritional value, so we'll see. Hey guys, just going to let you know that my OBS did crash right here, and it seems that when I booted OBS back up, it didn't put the game into full screen on the preview side. This will be fixed in just a few minutes. I do notice it in OBS, and I restart my game and get everything back working again. Sorry about that. Just to make sure there's no part of the video that you miss, I will still put the video in even though these black borders are here so you can keep up with the storyline. I was down here fishing and I did see that there is a dead raptor. I'm going to go ahead and pick up that leather real quick. And I noticed there was a fight going on. Oh yeah, that's a lot of raptors. Let's go ahead and get these real quick. Debating whether I should loot this Paladin's Cross or not. If someone sees me, it's gonna be a problem because I think they'll actually kill me if I loot the Paladin's Cross. And I don't have a thievery pretty high, so I don't know if I'll be able to fence it, but it's worth a shot. Alright, so I went ahead and got a bunch of leather, and I did get that cleaver, by the way. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and sell this leather off and sell that Paladin's Cross and this other sword that he had to the thief force right here. And it'll give me quite a bit of money, but selling to a thief only gives you 50% of the profit that I would normally give, so this armor is only like 227 cats per instead of the 400 or so. So it's a little bit of profit, but it's not too bad. I'm going to go ahead and recruit a new guy. I'm going to check the other bar real fast and see if there's a recruit over there, because there isn't one over here. There's just a bunch of mercenaries. So let's go over there and check this bar, and I'll see if I can find someone. So we did find a new recruit under Zep. I'm going to make him real quick, and I'll cut right back as soon as I'm done. We're done making our character, and I'm going to name him Hanzo, as in the ninja of the feudal age Japan. I think that's pretty well suited for a ninja. Time to make Hanzo useful for now and make him start fishing. Maybe we can catch some extra fish and get some food going. Wow, random prayer day appears. Okay, that's fine. We can grab ours real quick, move him over to the preacher, whatever it is. Alright, and we're going to go ahead and talk to him, show him the holy flame. Let's take his hand, and we will join him in prayer to their god, I'm guessing. Okran. Yep, so you just click 1 a lot here, and once you click 1 about 1,000 times, because the devs like to waste your time just for the lulz, you're done, and because of the mod I get +5 relation with these guys, or +3, I'm sorry, +3 relation, which is pretty decent. We finally got some raw fish going right here. I do see that the fish is only worth about 10 newton. Oh, wow, whoa, okay, yeah, you guys can have it. You guys can have it. Oh, okay, they're not gonna attack us, cool. Alright, I was scared for a second there. I decided to make my way back to town because the food we were getting with the fish wasn't really worth much nutrients at all. It was only worth about 10, so we were starving to death essentially, and I decided to come back and pick up some ration packs. With the spare money we have, we'd have about 6,000, so it's going to be taking us down to a very, very low amount, but at least we won't be starving to death like we were earlier. I'm going to start training Hanzo in stealth and get him to steal some things real fast. So there's a little trick you could do where if you pause the game and you just keep right clicking to steal ration packs or whatever you're trying to steal, for some reason they don't really care. The alarm goes off but no guards even come in. No one does anything, so you can just keep stealing everything and walk back out. Whoop-de-doo. I'm gonna go ahead and try and start training assassination for Hanzo. I think the best way to do this is just stealth KO this dude right here, because no one seems to care that I'm stealth KOing him. So let's go ahead and do that real quick. And yep, he is Oh, wow, the guard actually killed him. Or not killed him, but probably knocked him out. I think he's knocked unconscious, so I'm going to do some first aid on him and see if I can take him back to my house and just start farming him for assassination XP. The previous test subject that we had incarcerated here seemed to somehow escape some magical way. I don't know how that was possible, but I've been beating up on this guy for quite a while. I think I got my stealth KO pretty high. I'm trying to get it to 100 before anything else. So I'm going to go ahead and check and see what's currently at right now. I believe it's currently at 26. Yeah, it's 26. Okay. So I'm going to be knocking this guy unconscious for a bit longer, maybe. And I went ahead and stole some more stuff too. I stole some more ration packs and some grog and sold it off for a bit of money. But yeah, I'm going to start training my thievery, my assassination, and see if we can get it pretty high. So after some training, I was trying to steal some more equipment over here at this bar just to get some more food to survive. And essentially I realized that if I knock this guy out, after a few minutes, the guard will come up and take him away and go all the way back down to the front door and leave him there. He'll come running back up, and then I just repeat the cycle of knocking him out again. It keeps me all alone up here, thankfully. I also found out that if I sit here and I start to drop items, like if I pick up items on the table and then I drop them and then I repick them back up, it actually trains my thievery. So I'm gonna sit here stacking this for quite a while, knocking this guy out, making the guard come up, and then just dropping the items I'm picking up, putting them back down, dropping them, picking back up, putting them back down, and so on. And that should get my thievery pretty high, and I'll be able to actually steal some really good equipment right under the nose of the barkeep and so on. So I see why people say that thievery is overpowered, but I'm going with any chance I get when it comes to this game mode right now. So, oh well. People don't like it, so be it. I particularly enjoyed it. It's an easy way for me to get food. So, yep, there he goes. He's gonna go back down. Yep. Goodbye. See you later. I'm gonna go ahead and pick up these bowls again, and my thievery should be high really soon. It totally worked. After dropping it and picking it back up so many times, I currently have a 115% stealing chance, even with the barkeep still downstairs. So I'm about to make bank with this real quick. I'll go ahead and go to these shinobi thieves right here and just sell these ration packs off. Currently at 6,000, so I should be hitting like 10 or 12. I'm actually going to keep a few of these just because I need food. I might actually keep, I guess, the rest of these maybe? Yeah, I think I will. I'm going to keep the rest of these and just keep stealing stuff separately and get a bunch of money from that. Alright, after quite a profitable day, we have 3 stacks of ration packs, almost 4 stacks of ration packs, some food cubes, and what's it called, advanced first aid kit. So I think we're doing pretty decent along with the 9,000 cats we have. I think we are pretty set for right now. Definitely have the money to go ahead and build what I was wanting to build. Since Hanzo made us bank, I'm going to go ahead and pick him up some clothes real quick, and I'll let you guys see him whenever I'm done with all these clothes that I'm picking out. Alrighty, and as you can see, our boy is looking quite swell right now. He looks like less than a hobo. So, well, actually, he kind of looks like a hobo, but it's better than being naked, I suppose. Oh well, I kind of particularly enjoy the whole look. It's kind of rugged, but so be it. So that'll be it for this episode. I'm going to go ahead and end out today, and I really appreciate you guys watching. If you do enjoy the episode, be sure to like and subscribe, and I will be coming back with more content as soon as possible. Look forward to seeing you there. Leave a comment if you enjoy, and let me know how I'm doing. Thank you.